Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Let's be real, many new leaders lose their team's respect in the first 90 days. Not because they're bad people, but because they walk in making these 3 mistakes without even knowing it. Today, I'll be sharing those mistakes and the real stories that show how fast things can go wrong. The first mistake you can do is trying too hard to prove yourself. Meet Mark. Mark got promoted to lead his old team. First week on the job, he changed workflows, set new rules, and double-checked everything. He thought it showed leadership, but the team read it as Mark doesn't trust us anymore. By month 2, no one was sharing ideas. When you over-control, you think you're building credibility, but you're really just building walls. The second mistake you can do is not listening. Here is a story of a girl named Lisa, a manager who came in with a big plan to modernize the department. The problem? She never asked how things worked before. Some old processes were actually there for legal compliance. 2 months later, boom, the compliance audit failed. Lesson learned. If you talk more than you listen, you're not leading. You're actually just gambling. And finally, the last but not least, third mistake, avoiding difficult conversations. And Daniel, he saw a toxic behavior in his team, but decided to ignore it. I don't want to cause tension, he said. 6 months later, 3 good employees quit, not because of the job, but because Daniel let the problem grow. Avoiding a hard conversation is like ignoring a leak in the roof. It doesn't disappear, but it sure does get worse. So, how do you fix them? Here's the good news. These mistakes are fixable. First, you should build trust, not control. Like Mark should have, set the vision, give tools, and let the team own the process. Trust inspires ownership, and ownership delivers results. Secondly, listen first, speak second. Before leading, learn. Ask questions. If Lisa had listened for even 2 weeks, she could have avoided the audit disaster. And thirdly, train your difficult conversation muscle. Have those tasks early. Be direct but respectful. Daniel's team could have stayed if he acted on day 1. Leaders choose the uncomfortable now to avoid a bigger disaster later. Remember this, leadership isn't about your title, it's about your influence. Earn trust, listen well, and act when it matters, and respect will follow you. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and drop a comment. Which of these mistakes have you seen most in your workplace? And if you're a new leader right now, which one are you working on fixing first?